Chief and Principal of this Academy, and our Honorable Chairman of Weligama Pradesh Sabha, parents, and my dear students. Today is a very memorable day in my life, as being called as a guest of honor for a graduation ceremony of this CCAS campus. Actually, I would call it a memorable day and a privilege for me by Najimuddin Haji for calling me to give a speech here and congratulating all of yours. I have a very few things to tell you. One of them is that today you have been given a responsibility by this graduation, inshallah, to go further in your life and to be benefit for the country and for yourselves. Yourselves, I mean, when you are benefited, obviously your family is benefited. And I see a lot of young ladies who have been graduating here, and I'm very much honored to say these words. Last time also I told that if you educate a boy, you educate an individual, and if you educate a girl, you educate a family. In other words, you create an educated family. I always believe when in a family, a mother's input is very much important for her children. Because parents, as fathers, we are striving hard out of the house to make a living, and a lot of responsibility is held by the mother. And it's an honor and privilege, I would say, that the contribution a mother gives to her children, which is unimaginable amount of sacrifice, courage, intelligence, and inculcating the actual purpose of life in her children. We have been brought up in that way, that my mother, she's a very brave woman, and she had brought us to the, which she never let us, she let us try everything we need, in a good way, I would say. That's why we have been very much, I would say that we had issues with the situations which I went through. Not with the mother though, but with the situation I went through, because my mother has given me the courage, I was able to overcome it. That to face every situation. We have been brought in such a way that we always believe in what is right and we practice it. So I am just giving you an example of my mother, that being a brave mother will create a brave society of children. And at present, in our country, the main thing we have to look is coexistence among every community. We live in a vast majority of Buddhist country, a great Sri Lanka. We all are participants in that great country, and we are proud to be citizens. We should be proud to be the citizen of Sri Lanka. So I humbly request you all, have the coexistence message around, act around, be it. Without coexistence, we won't be able to carry on in our life. We as Muslim community of Sri Lanka, we have been living for the past hundreds of years, maybe 1,000 years. We have a history of 1,000 years in Sri Lanka. With this great Buddhist history of 2,500 years, we have been living very much in coexistence. So we should take on that matter, the practice which our forefathers have told us. We as Sri Lankans should do whatever maximum for our country, which has a very much strategical point geographically. That's why we have been targeted by the world powers, the hidden world powers, who are very much having ill thoughts of our motherland Sri Lanka, that we should never live in peace or harmony. We should overcome that as Sri Lankans, coexistence. And for that, the education is very important. I'm coming back to the main subject. Today, The graduation ceremony, diploma graduation ceremony is a foundation, I would say, because people are educated, so they will move around intelligently. Education is a tool to get us where we want. Education and above all, prayers. We may belong to different faiths, we follow different religions, but mostly I see our fellows, our teachers, students from all communities here, and we should carry on this great educational level to the next generation. I will take another 2 minutes and I'll wind up my speech. The best part I have seen is that when a girl is educated, a father feels proud. My daughter studies in university in UK, and I am Alhamdulillah, all praise to Almighty. We are very proud that we did our best to give that opportunity to all our children. And we stand by that. I request every parent, don't see your benefits or anything by saving a lot, few 100,000 money. Give that as an investment to your children. There are many good institutions, many great thinkable people like Mr. Najimuddin who are doing a great job in this to this society, that they can bring up good educated people. We should as parents also contribute as much as possible to spend on education for our children, especially higher education. And today's world, it's not that you get married at a younger age or whatever. First get educated, then the life will be set, inshallah. That's very important. And I would really say that everybody should be educated from every community. We as a Sri Lankan community, and I'm proud to be a Sri Lankan Muslim. I call myself a Sri Lankan Muslim. Why? Why I'm not just saying that I'm a Sri Lankan? No. And I expect the same thing. Our fellow citizens, Sinhalese brothers and sisters, they call themselves, we are proud Sri Lankan Sinhalese. We are proud Sri Lankan Tamils. We are proud Sri Lankan Burghers. And we call ourselves that we are proud Sri Lankan Muslims. This is the coexistence, will carry on a legacy for the future generations, which we have to have. We are living in a very sensitive and a crucial time where anti-racial people are trying to get the maximum advantage by spreading hatred among communities. We should never let it happen. We have our great leaders, future leaders, coming up leaders. There will be, you people are the next generation leaders. So you all should be having the mindset that there won't be any racism in my life. I will practice my religion, my faith, but I will adhere to Sri Lankan constitution and Sri Lankan law. I just spoke 3 minutes, I guess. So I would just humbly request and congratulate you all once again for your great achievements, and I wish you all the best, and I wish this institution great success in the future. And apologies for me, I had to come to Colombo, from Colombo to Weligama, and my tire got burst, so I had to, that's why there was this delay, and there's a speed limit, and we have to adhere to that. Today, I think in 1 or 2 instances, there may be 5-10 kilometers up, down, but I came on time. Luckily, everything went great, alhamdulillah, and I'm really thankful to Mr. Najimuddin for actually, and I apologize from the parents and my dear students that because of my delay, which was unavoidable, I can't fly, so I came in the vehicle and the tire was burst. That's why the delay was. Thank you very much. May Almighty Allah bless you and wish you great success. God bless our motherland Sri Lanka. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.